Hey guys, you're very welcome back to my channel. So, it's been about 3 months I think, and again I'm gonna say I'm so sorry, it's been so long. I think by now you can tell that I'm not gonna be like a regular YouTuber. I'm just gonna make videos when I feel like it, okay? Oh well. So I suppose I'm not gonna explain why I've been away for so long, I'll just touch on it. So in January, my relationship completely fell apart with Harry again. I've been kind of picking up the pieces of my life for the past 3 months. I have not wanted to come on YouTube and make videos because I just didn't feel like it. Funny though, because in the last week, me and Harry have been talking again. Like, not saying we're going to get back together or anything like that. Just, we've been in contact and we both miss each other and we care for each other deeply. So, we don't know where things are going, but sure. Anyway, so obviously, like, I was really hurt in January and I wanted to move on. And so I downloaded Tinder. And I had Tinder before I met Harry anyway, so I kind of knew how to work it and like what to expect. But I don't know, like when you're in a relationship for, like 2 years or whatever, nearly 2 years, you kind of forget what kind of assholes are out there. And like literally, like people just don't know how to speak to a trans person online. So I'm not saying like you have to fancy trans women if you fancy women. That's not what I'm saying in this video at all. So let me just put that out there straight away. If you don't fancy trans women, you don't fancy trans women, and that's your preference, that's grand. But there are certain ways of dealing with it, and certain ways of saying things, and there are certain things you just should not say. So I suppose, like, this is definitely going to be one of them. So, geez, hard to believe you're trans, beautiful. So that was like, okay, that's cool, and I was like, guess it was meant to be or whatever, the fact that I'm beautiful, a beautiful girl instead of being a beautiful boy, then But then he turns around and says this kind of shit. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, do not say this to a trans person. It's so disrespectful. Like, you have no idea what's going on for them about their own genitals. Just don't go there. It's so rude. Ugh. Now, as you can see with that one, like, I have left their pictures up here. So if you do see your own picture and you get a bit of a shock, then just message me and I'm sure that I will, ignore your message. I don't care. Like, I'm not naming you. No one can search you. But, like, if you do see your picture, then, maybe you'll learn something from this. How not to speak to trans people on Tinder or any other social media platform, because I've taken stuff from Snapchat and Instagram too. So, let's move on. So, this guy was quite nice, like, throughout the whole, like, thing. Like, talking to him and stuff. Like, he just seemed really nice. And in that first little message bit there, he was talking about my relationship. Because obviously I told him like that I was newly single and, I didn't really know what to expect or what I was looking for on Tinder. And then, and then obviously he found out that I was transgender. And he said, no disrespect, but just checked your profile and not my kind of cake. Sorry. I'm not a cake, I'm a human. So let's just get that straight. But I do hope you will find your match and be happy. I thought that was really sweet of him to say. So when I first joined back on Tinder, like, I actually didn't know if I wanted to, have that up on my Tinder profile that I was transgender. But then I thought, you know what, I will and see how it goes. Now, I did get a couple of matches where it was like they didn't check my bio. And obviously when they checked my bio, they were like, oh, just saw it there. And then other people didn't, like, a lot of people actually, I was surprised, didn't have a problem with it, which is really cool and kind of refreshing. But obviously most people did, and a lot of people would just like unmatch straight away when they saw. So that was like, they just see a pretty girl and they're scrolling through, but then when they actually know who I am and what I've been through, they're like, nah, which is fine. It's like, whatever, I don't need that in my life anyway. So I've recently taken it down that I'm transgender, and like, so no one knows, and I do tell people then afterwards. So like, if I'm chatting with a guy and we seem to be getting along, and he says, can I have your WhatsApp number? Can I add you on Snapchat? I will say yeah, but I'll also say, just to let you know, I am transgender, so if that's an issue for you, then, you can unmatch. Like, I think that's fair enough. I'm not trying to trap anyone, I'm not trying to trick anyone. I wouldn't do that. Like, I am just out there trying to find someone who can understand me and who I can have fun with and stuff, so that's not the aim of my game anyway. So as you can see here, this guy said, hey Jamie, sorry I didn't read your bio, sad face. Very good looking though. So I don't know, I just get pissed off. Like, as I said before, I'm not saying that guys need to, like, if you're not interested, you're not interested, that's fine. But like, if you think I'm attractive and if we're getting along, like, I actually just don't understand why you don't kind of like, I don't know. I'm no one to judge, but like, I don't judge people like that. If I'm getting on with someone and I think they're very attractive, I think it doesn't really matter what genitals they have. And you know what? Sex isn't everything either. So, yeah, that just kind of shows something about these guys. This guy was so annoying. Like, ugh. But, like, he was kind of good looking too, but, like, just really annoying. Um, so, like, what the fuck? I've never seen a cock on a chick before. Like, and then the fact that it's a hot chick would make it pretty kinky. Why do people have to always go for the sex and the sexual things? Like, since starting hormones, like, I haven't been as sexual as I used to be, and it's such a turn off for guys to go straight into, like, being sexual and being perverted like that. I'm just like, stop. Like, can you not ask, like, how was my day? Or, you know, like, not just go straight into, like, my genitals and, like, your little fantasies about them. Like, it's just like, and as you can see, I replied, like, that I hate it and that it upsets me that it's there. And he just continued on talking about his fantasies, and I had to block him because, girl, bye. So obviously, as you can see, this one is completely disrespectful. Like, ugh, really inappropriate language. I am not a tranny, I'm a transgender woman. I tell people I'm a transgender woman. I would never say, hi, I'm Jamie, I'm a tranny, or I am a transsexual. That's just not what I call myself. I call myself a transgender woman, and I'd love if people could respect that, because I respect other people's titles and pronouns and whatever, you know, so if you call me a tranny, well, that's just it. Like, you're blocked straight away, and that's what happened to this loser, so. Again, I can't believe you're a TS. Well, I'm not transsexual. I mean, I just don't like the word. Like, this one wasn't as bad. Like, he's not insulting or anything, but, like, again, just watch your terminology. Like, I'm a trans woman, not a TS. I'm sorry, I really liked you, but I don't want to end up with you in your bed playing with your deck. Well, I don't usually play cards in bed, so you're fine. I think what this guy was trying to say was, I don't want to play with your dick. And again, it's all about the sex. Like, you know, can we not just go for a coffee and chat? No? Is that, like, is this mind-blowing to people? Because this is just what I want to do. I'm sorry, I really liked you. Like, I haven't changed. I just have something different in my pants. So this message was just annoying. Like, I don't know. Like, this, actually, there was a message before, and he said, do you have a pic with no clothes on? And I said no. And he said, crap, I've never seen anything like it. I kind of like it. You kind of like it? What do you mean you kind of like it? Like, ugh. Being transgender isn't like a sexual, you know, like, it's, well, it is for some people, but for me it's not. It's just about who I am. So it's like, I feel like some kind of weird, kind of something that should be in a museum or something. Like, people are just like, oh wow, like, or like, I'm a sexual kind of fantasy that people just want to try out. And I don't know, like, as you can see, I'm curious. Like, oh fuck, go be curious with somebody else, because I'm looking for my Prince Charming. I'm not looking for, like, just a penis, like, to see what the boobs naturally look like. And I was just like, again, it's about my body, it's not about who I am as a person. And yeah, let's just, like, not chat anymore, because you're never gonna see what's underneath my clothes. Bye bye. A lot of people might be watching this video and saying, what the fuck is she complaining about? She's getting compliments. But, like, you're gorgeous, let's fuck. Like, I would way rather someone just be like, you're a really nice person and you're pretty, can I take you out? Than, you're gorgeous, let's fuck. Not even hello. Like, who fucking raised you? Like, this is, like, not how you speak to people. Do you go up to a girl in a club and say, you're gorgeous, let's fuck? If you do, nah, I can't even bother with that shit. Like, okay, this one fucking creeped me out. It was on Instagram, and I was scared for my life. Like, okay, so I own you now. You can't be successful unless you see me. You can't stop thinking about me. You don't feel good when you can anymore. You need me. Okay, so first of all, bad English. Second of all, kind of thought it was my ex, and I was freaking out, and I was like, what the fuck? But obviously, like, he's not a psychopath, so, yeah, this was really weird to receive, and I wasn't happy about it. I was completely freaked out. So, I did reply, and I just said, you know, really respectfully, who the fuck is this? And he said, sorry, I was pretty drunk and horny. That's no excuse. Like, you fucking creep me out so much. What the hell? So I said, care to explain? And he said, I guess it's one of my fantasies to have my own slut. Do I have slut written across my forehead? Like, oh my god. I've never talked to you in my life. Like, I don't even know if you follow me on Instagram, and then you message me this. Like, nah, can't, don't. Like, ugh. He's probably some old fat man and everything, and I'm just not for that crap. Like, no way, not today, Satan, not today. So, this guy was actually really nice and really respectful. Good for you, Jamie. I'm not into transgender people, but you look stunningly good, and I hope you find someone that makes you happy. This, everybody, is how you approach the situation. If you're not interested, that's fine, but this is a beautiful way to leave it. Like, I was just like, you know what, thank you so much, like, that's grand, you know, I'll find someone. But I just felt really respected, and I just felt like, you know, his language was great, not into transgender people. Instead of a trans or, you know, like, calling me an inanimate object, like, that's not what I am, I'm a person. And if you're not into the fact that I'm transgender, then that's cool. And this guy is just, yeah. So, gold star for him, definitely. Again, I'm not a slice of cake. I'm not a cup of tea. And then he laughs at the fact that I keep my name. Like, screw you. My mom called me Jamie. I like the name. I think it suits me. It fits me. And also, it's gender neutral. So, you know, go fuck yourself. So, with this one, I was going back and forth with this guy for a while, like, talking to him and stuff. And I sent him this picture. I think he asked for a selfie or something, and I sent him the picture because I was doing my makeup, and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing my makeup. I'll send you one after." Sent him the picture, and he goes, "You look like a girl with the this and the laughing," and I'm like, "Ugh, don't say shit like that. Like, you know I'm a girl. Like, I literally told him that I have all my documents and everything. Like, I am female. Like, by in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of everybody else. If I'm walking down the street or whatever, I'm female." Um, and I don't know, is this male? You, whatever, you know, you have your own opinions on it, but do not say shit like this to me. That'll piss me off. So this is the most recent one I got, and this was kind of what really made me push to do the video, because I was just like, oh, fuck off. So, hi babe, don't know ya, but you are really good looking for a trans girl. Wanna chat? So, again, like, it's not like he's calling me an inanimate object by saying a trans girl. That's fine, I am a trans girl. But, like, what do you mean I'm good looking for a trans girl? Am I not just good looking for a girl? Or, do you know, am I not just good looking? Why do you have to say, you know, it's kind of like a backhanded compliment. It's kind of like saying, oh, you're good looking, you're the best out of a bad bunch, or you're, you know, you're freaky, but I like it. Like, no, like, if you think I'm good looking, I'm good looking. I'm female, that's how I'm presenting. Yeah, so why can't you just say I'm good looking for a girl? I'm a good looking girl. Like, and as I said, I'm back in contact with Harry again. And he was really angry when I said this to him, and he was just like, you're a girl, like, why can't people just see that you're a girl? I see you as a girl, you're just a girl, and you're an attractive girl. And I'm just like, "Ugh, yes. You know, like, thank you, but why do people still like go on like this? It's just really, really fucking irritating. So I really hope that this has helped you in some way. If you do come across someone that's trans on Tinder or Instagram or Snapchat, first off, like, try not to be so overtly sexual, because it's such a turn off. Like, you might think you're like slick and charming and whatever. You're not. You're gross. So, like, go away, please. Number two, like, if you're not interested in trans people, that's fine, but just say it respectfully. Like, no, don't call people trannies. Don't call people TSs. Don't say, like, okay, that's grand to say it's not my cup of tea or it's not my slice of cake, but again, I'm not tea or cake. I'm a human, so you can just say, you know, I'm not interested in trans people, like that guy said, because that was very respectful. It's all just about keeping respectful and staying respectful. If you're trans yourself and you are on these dating profiles, or these dating platforms or whatever, it is shit. Like, you will get shit for it. You're being yourself and you're being true to yourself, and I think that's really beautiful, and that's where your strength will come from. Obviously, you will be getting knocked down by these assholes, but again, they're just assholes. You will find your person. Don't worry about that. And it's so good as well that these people are showing their true colors straight off the bat. So, you know, you've dodged a bullet. Also, I think, you know, we all want that special someone, but I think if you are going through a transition like this, it's better maybe to hold off and wait and just really focus on yourself and focus on loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Obviously, I haven't done that because I'm a slut and I love being in a relationship, and yeah. I don't really know what's going on in my relationship right now, but I really do hope, you know, we can work things out. I'm still very much in love with Harry. I always will be. I have said it from day one. He is my soulmate. And we're going to see where things go. We're going to meet up. We're going to talk. But Who knows? If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell button so you can get notifications from when I upload. And until next time, thanks for watching. Wishing you a fabulous and safe day.